Everyone, and welcome back to Moo. And as you all know, hopefully already, I am Matthew Oliver, your local mooer. Today's post, 5 reasons, is going to be on 5 reasons you need wedding stationery. For those of you who don't know what wedding stationery is all the little bits and pieces that you give out to guests for information regarding your wedding. Not wedding, that's a place. For your wedding. So, for instance, you'll have the save the date cards or invitations that go out way in advance for when you just start booking your wedding, which can look like this here. These are 2 examples, but with the save the dates, you can have anything. So, like fridge magnets, postcards, photos, pictures of yourself. So many different examples. These are just examples here of some save the date cards. So that's one of them. So it's got this save a date for such and such, so Mary and Jonathan, and that's another example that like a postcard sort of thing. So that's save a date, which is normally very popular for your wedding itself, so people know when your wedding is, and then near the time you'll be sending out invitations, and again, invitations are really important for your guests because they'll know if they're invited or not and if they can come. Normally there's RSVP on there as well, which has to come back at a certain time, so you know that they're coming. Also you could put on there like the food, if anyone, allergies about children. They're normally very small, and it's normally if your mum and dad, mother of the bride, are the ones paying the money, then they'll be the ones on the invitation. So, for instance, Mrs. Barbara Batterson and Roy Hutchins invite such and such to the wedding of their daughter, Melanie Charlotte Batson, and blah blah blah, Nicholas James Dixon there. So that's an example, you can see it, of an invitation. So it's quite, it's very detailed, but it's not too much, for instance. And you've got smaller ones like this as well, and like that. So again, try and keep it all in the same sort of theme. So if you are sending out your save the date cards, try and keep the save the date cards with the invitation so it's all matched. So sometimes you don't know the colour or the theme when you're doing the save the date cards, but just try and keep it all very, very similar so it's all matching and people collect it. Because people feel really special when they get these sent to them. Oh, I do. Anyway, you've also got order of service for the day. So if it's like a church service or civil ceremony, then you can give them, each person, an order of a service, and in this it could have so much information, little or big. It can have the itinerary of the day so people know what's going on and when it's going on. It doesn't just have to be about the church service or the civil service, it can be a lot more about it. So it just gives you an idea of what you can have, and there's some pretty ones there. All these ones that I've got here are all, from the same sort of wedding. So it's like obviously a purple themed wedding, very professional, very nice stationery, as you can see there. So that's the order of the services. Also, when you are sending out invitations, some people like to do a fact sheet, so a list of some more details. Really, it normally is not on the invitation itself. Some people can do like a little book, a booklet, loads of different ideas here. With this one here, it's obviously the invitation came inside an envelope, and then you've got a fact sheet of more information on what you can have. So normally on here it will be the accommodation, where to stay, telephone numbers, contact details, about the children, what's happening with the children, entertainment sometimes, about what they want for wedding gifts or what they're doing for their wedding gifts. So it's like basically a fact sheet with more detailed information on it, which is really nice. It's very special. It gives you an idea more about the wedding, and it's quite luxurious. Also, stuff I haven't got examples of, you've got the table plans, which will be, and the reception venue. So I have like a list of all tables, where they're all situated, and where you're sitting, where each person is sitting. Keeps it very formal in my eyes. Very organised as well. Also on the tables you normally have name cards with your name on it, and then you also got normally sometimes the table name as well. Table names can be the theme. So if it's like a Bumblebee theme or a Star Wars theme or Hunchback of Notre Dame theme, you'll have normally the names of the characters or the places regarding those themes or the colours of those themes. So that's generally the wedding stationery, which is really important, I think. And like I said, it keeps everything organised, keeps it all together with a theme. So just remember, when you are doing it, that everything is together and it's all very, very similar. Same style of writing, same style of the like the paper. Like if it's embedded, keep it all embedded. You know, if it's all like rustic sort of theme, keep it all into a sort of rustic thing. So the 5 reasons why you should have the stationery, or you know, think about having stationery or getting a stationery to help you with your wedding. Number 1, like I said, it keeps everything organised. People know what's happening, when it's happening, when it's going to be happening. So it's very organised and it keeps it all together. And like I keep saying, it's very good to keep everything together in terms of the wedding, and especially if people, you don't know them that well and you have to invite them, they feel more special. Second reason is like I said, you mixing it with a theme. So if you are having a theme, it brings the theme in together. People will sort of realise what the theme's going to be from the initial save the dates and from the invitation, so people will get an idea. You can also sometimes put on the invitation that it's this sort of theme, this is what you have to dress like. So if it's a black tie event, put a black tie on the invitation so people know that for when they're arriving for the actual wedding itself. Third reason, it's pretty. You know, you get like a nice card come through or a photo of yourselves on an invitation or save the date, and it's very pretty, I think, and it's very sophisticated, very nice, so it's very pretty. Fourth reason is people feel special. Like I said before, I like receiving these invitations because I feel special, something to keep. My sister's wedding, I've kept everything from the invitation right through to my name being on the table. So you do feel special, you get excited when you're receiving an invitation from such and such a person in the post or however you want to send it. But you do feel special as a guest, and also you feel special as a bride because you've gone out your way to do this. Obviously think about a professional doing it for you. If you are very creative, you've got really good handwriting or your printing skills, and do it yourself. Otherwise, I definitely 100% recommend a supplier or someone you know who'll do it for you. And the fifth reason, you can go crazy. Like I've gone through all the list of what you can get for the wedding stationery example, so you can actually go crazy with this. If it is going with a theme, then you can go crazy with the theme, lighten it up, make it, you know, your style, make it your sort of personality, which again is what we're here for, because it's your wedding, celebrating the love of your life, getting married, and you know, keeping it all to something that you enjoy. So thank you very much for listening to today's post about wedding stationery. I'd like to thank Claire at Liliane Design, Liliana Mary. Yeah, a very fantastic, you know, she's a fantastic stationer based in the south of England. She was the one that brought together all these today, and I'd like to say a massive thank you to her, who I am actually meeting this week, so that's why I had an idea about this post today. So in a nutshell, definitely think about a stationer. Try not to, if you are sending out invitations or doing name cards yourselves, try not to write it in handwriting. It's not very professional. You know, just print it out from a printer or get someone who you feel is a very good writer, and use black ink. Don't ever use blue ink. Or obviously keep it to the sort of colour theme of what you're choosing for your wedding. But that's just my general idea and tips there. Anyway, I spoke for like nearly 9 minutes here. I can't believe that. And this is my first take. I haven't actually stopped this video, so I'm actually really excited about this. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. And love to everyone. Love to your family. And if there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know. Peace out and massive, massive moo.